Oh, hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope that you're having a great day today. Hope you're feeling good. Hope that this Alice Cooper album has put you in that specific kind of witchy or Halloweeny kind of sound. Not Halloween. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next track, which is "Only Women Bleed," which is an interesting title. We're gonna dive into that one and see what's going on. So hope that we all enjoy it. Let's go. Let's go ahead and pull up the music. This has been a really fun album thus far, and I think some folks, the last track is probably the most fun, like the fun one. So let's go ahead and get into the next track, "Only Women Bleed." Boom.
Man got his woman to take his seat. He got the power, oh, she got the need. She spends her life through pleasing up her man. Feeds him dinner, oh, anything she can. She cries alone at night too often. He smokes and drinks and don't come home at all. Only women bleed. Only women bleed. Only women bleed. Man makes your hair gray. He's your life's mistake. All you're really looking for's an even break. He lies right at you. You know you hate this game. Slaps you once in a while and you live in love and pain. She cries alone at night too often. He smokes and drinks and don't come home at all. Only women bleed. Only women bleed. Only women bleed. Black eyes all of the time. Don't spend a dime. Clean up this grime and you there down on your knees, begging me please come watch me bleed. Only women 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 bleed.
Alright, so this track ends the first side of the album. And I think it's really cool that he's ending the first side of the album with a song like this, with something so impactful, so much to say, so emotional, almost a little bit completely different than the past few tracks we've listened to. That's really cool. And honestly, a really cool choice to do that. So, obviously thinking of the title, Only Women Bleed, I mean, the first thing I thought of is like, periods and stuff. Okay, sure, yeah. But leave it to Cooper to get into something a lot deeper than that. To get into something with actual depth and meaning behind it. I actually want to look into the lyrics first because musically, I don't think that there was anything musically that interesting about this. This was kind of a straightforward. I don't know what you would really call it. I don't think you would call it like a slow ballad or, power ballad or anything like that. But it's one of those kind of slow burners of a song where the music is there. It's nice, but I think it's really the lyrics and the meaning behind that's really where the meat of the song or the sandwich is found. So let's go ahead and get to that really quick. Man got his woman to take his seed. Listen, first line, you're already starting off with a strong line. Okay? You're already starting off really strong. He got the power, she got the need. She spends her life through pleasing up her man. She feeds him dinner or anything she can. I like that line. She feeds him dinner or anything she can. Whatever she can figure out, that's what she's going to give to him. She cries alone at night too often. He smokes and drinks and don't come home at all. Only women bleed, which is repeated there. All the work that wives, girlfriends, partners, sisters, mothers, daughters, all the work that women specifically put into their families, homes, careers, jobs, life, everything. All the work that goes into it can sometimes go unnoticed, right? And I know you have the stereotypical, women cook and clean and all that stuff. We're not necessarily talking about that, but let's give due where it's due. Women do a lot. Women go through a lot that, hey, listen, us men will never understand. So let's leave that aside. But I like how we're taking like a specific look at like this specific woman, but I'm sure many others can find themselves relating. And even after doing all these things, after putting all this energy and work and time into the family, into specifically, it says, her husband, what does she get in return? Lonely nights, mentions abuse at one point. She cries alone at night too often. He smokes and drinks and don't come home at all. So he's talking about a different kind of bleeding, perhaps an emotional bleeding, I should say, that maybe men don't specifically understand. Man makes your hair gray. He's your life's mistake. All you're really looking for is an even break. He lies right at you. And you hate this game. Slaps you once in a while, and you live in love and pain. Now, this is obviously talking about, more of an abusive relationship, and not every marriage or anything like that, or, partnership or relationship is like that at all. And obviously, this could be applied to men too. Men can go through things that women will never understand, and women go through things that men don't understand. But the point is, we got to try to understand. We got to try to work together and never let it get to this kind of point. And yet, this is the reality of many's lives. He got his woman to take a seat. I already read that. Black eyes all the time. Don't spend a dime. Clean up his grind. And you there down on your knees begging me, please come watch me bleed. Only women bleed. Only women bleed. I view that last line, begging me, please come and watch me bleed, as her almost telling the man, if you're going to do this to me, you need to see the results. You need to see the pain that you put me through. I'm not going to cry alone. You're going to see what you do to me. I don't know. Something like that. Because I think she says, come and watch me bleed. Interesting. And like I said, a really interesting way to kind of end this side of the album, the first side, to leave it like this. I'm just reading a little bit of background information on this. The song is often mistakenly presumed to be about menstruation, and that has limited its play on the radio and in other public forums. Why would that limit the play? Are people scared of periods? I don't get that. Prior to its release, a shortened version of the song was released as a single and was alternatively titled Only Women. Why y'all censoring so much? The album version of the song features more orchestral movements than the single. According to Dick Wagner, the song's musical riff and vocal melody were developed several years earlier during his tenure with the late 1960s band Frost, or The Frost. But Wagner never liked the lyrics and the song was never recorded. He played the riff for Cooper, and the two developed new lyrics for, of course, this eventual recording. So, really good lyrics. The music is fine. It's really fine. It swells. It's orchestral. It's beautiful. It's very pretty. But it's not... I'm listening to Alice Cooper for, like, the other tracks. This It's okay musically, but the lyrics, that's where it's at. So let me know what you guys thought of the track. You can let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me in a few places that are up here on the screen, presumably, as long as I remember to edit it right. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all later. Bye.